Hello my dear student, I am Professor Devashish Bose, Head, Department of Criminology and Forensic Science, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. In this e-content, I am going to present a lecture for BSc first semester students on the topic Police Organizations under Central Government Part 2, which falls under Introduction to Forensic Science, jointly prepared by myself and Mr. Pronit Vishwas, a PhD scholar and a UGC JRF at Department of Criminology and Forensic Science, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, Sagar. So, in today's lecture, what we are going to learn today, let me give a brief idea to you. In today's lecture, Module 1 will be Introduction of Police in India. Module 2 will be Structure of Police in Central Government. Module 3, Limitations of Police. Module 4, Explanation of different gazetted officers' rank of Central Police. And finally, Module 5 will be our conclusion. The term police have been derived from the Latin word politia, which means the condition of a state. According to Oxford Dictionary, the term police means a system of regulation for the preservation of order and enforcement of law. The internal government of states. This term indicates the purposeful maintaining of public order, protection of property for the hazardous activity and commission of laws, acts to serve peace in people and the nation and society overall. It is very difficult task to maintain law and order in a country like India, which has a diversified, multicultural, multi-ethical and the second most populated country of the world. So the role of police is becoming more important due to growing violence, social conflicts and serious threats of terrorist activity. If we go back to our past, exact reference of criminal justice organization are not available, but during Mauryan period, that is 324 BC to 183 BC, express important part of the criminal justice system. The Arthashastra of Kautilya, which was written around 310 BC, enlightens about the state of the society and the administration, system of administrating justice and also the state of crime. Now moving on to Ashoka's reign, that is 304 BC to 232 BC. The criminal justice system was tempered and moderated by the Buddhist philosophy, piety and non-violence, being kind. During Gupta period, Dandika were the highest rank police officer. Megasthenes and Fehen wrote a detailed account of the administration. Dandika were the highest ranked police officers. Rapsika or Rahasaga were in charge of the secret and confidential service. And Chauro, Dharmika and Dandaparika were other police officers under Dandikas. Nagar Shreshthati was responsible for the peace and security of the city. This criminal justice system were constituted for 500 to 600 years during the Gupta period. During medieval, Faujdar was the head of the criminal justice administration as the provincial level as a chief executive. Kodwal was the administrative owner of the criminal justice system of the district and also serves as the magistrate and head of the police and municipal office. Chaukidar was responsible for the prevention and detection of crime at the village level. I think these terms are associated or you know about these terms. Still, we use these terms. During Mughal era, government was autocratic and military in nature. The British came to India as a traders in the year somewhere around 1612, leading to the organized Company of East India Company. And after 1792, they abolished zamindari system of maintaining law and appointed thanedars who were made responsible for the maintenance of law and order. In the year 1843, Sir Charles Napier reorganized the native police system on the basis of a colonial model of police, namely Royal Irish Constabulary. His system was based on two basic principles. First was, the police must be completely separate from the military, and second, they must act as an independent body, assisting collectors in discharging the responsibilities for law and order, but under their officers. Napier model was the main principle of Police Commission of 1860, which designed the present police force of India. Police Commission was appointed in the month of August 1860 with the aim of making police an efficient instrument for the prevention and detection of crime. The commission was told to bear in mind that functions of a police and either protective and repressive or detective, and that the line which separates the protective and repressive functions of a civil force from function purely military may not always be very clear. In the same year, Indian police system was designed with primary object to meet the exigence of the trade and company profit. Later on, addition to the objectives of controlling the vast land and subjugating the people, there were imperialistic and racist consideration too for the British rulers because they were ruling the India. The Indian Police Act 1861 imposed a uniform police system on the entire country. This act established organization of police forces, their responsibility of the various provincial governments, and implemented throughout the country. Police has an important role to play in the administration. It is entrusted with the duty of maintenance law and order. Law and order administration has acquired significant at the central, state, range, district and sub-district level in the rural and urban areas with the growth of population, industrialization, urbanization and information and communication technology (ICT) revolution. In all societies, particularly in developing societies, conflict and tensions are inevitable and manifest in different dimensions and forms. Freedom and independence are meaning unless the basic issue of law and order are maintained. The powers and responsibilities of the Union and states are demarcated in the Constitution of India. If we talk about Constitution of India, Article 246 of our Constitution distributes the legislative powers between the Parliament and the State Legislative Assembly. At the central level, police organization is in various ways. That is, based on the armed, based on the nature of work, based on ministry. So, my dear student, let's start with the organization of the based of armed classification. Police organization based on armed classified into two categories: armed police organization and unarmed police organization. Armed police organization are again classified into following type, that is Assam Rifles, Border Security Force, Central Industrial Security Force, Central Reserve Force, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, National Security Guards, Shasastra Seema Bal, Special Protection Group. And if we talk about unarmed police organization within this, they are as follows: Intelligence Bureau, Central Bureau of Investigation, Bureau of Police Research and Development, National Crimes Record Bureau, Directorate of Coordination of Police Wireless, Narcotics Control Bureau, National Police Academy, National Institute of Criminology and Forensic Science, Directorate of Forensic Science Services. Police organization based on nature of work are classified into three categories, that is law and order and security forces, criminal investigation and intelligence agencies, agencies for communication, training, research and scientific support. Law and order and security forces. This category of organization includes following subclasses: Assam Rifles, Border Security Force, Central Industrial Security Force, Central Reserve Police Force, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, National Security Guards, Sashastra Seema Bal, Special Protection Group. Criminal investigation and intelligence agencies. They include Central Bureau of Investigation, Intelligence Bureau, Narcotic Control Bureau, Serious Frauds Bureau, agencies for communication, training, research and scientific support. These includes the classes of police generally engaged in training, research and scientific support to the other police organization, which mainly are Bureau of Police Research and Development BPR&D, National Crimes Record Bureau NCRB, Directorate of Coordination of Police Wireless, National Police Academy, National Institute of Criminology and Forensic Science, Directorate of Forensic Science Services. So with this you can see all this central police organization can be classified, the same police organization can be classified in two different ways. Is it clear? Because there are simple, as you know, this is the structure, but there are number of ways we can classify them. So here in the central police organization, we have classified them into two distinct parts, two distinct ways for you to make the things easy. So you can write, depending on the question, you can write your answer that we can divide it into two parts, by this form or by the other form. So there are a number of limitations to all the organizations, not only police. Every organization, every institute, every establishment has their own drawbacks and limitations. Even as a student, as a people, as a person, as a citizen, you have your own limitations. Limitation of resource, limitation of financial limitations. Like this, our police do have some limitations, but above all, the work culture is more. So what are they? So the circumstances that create such limitations are, few of them are being given below. In criminal investigation, when police take suspect to the police station for interrogation to reveal out the truth or take out the truth from the suspect, in such situation the suspect can blame the police for using a third degree method. Even when this is not true, this is not the case. The image of the police is such that people take it for granted that they might have used violence to extract the confession. It's created by our movies, it's created by the kind of notices, information we receive, that police are very brutal forces. But in truth, it's not that case. Second is the operational procedure for collecting physical evidences from the suspect is laid down by the court and studied in the training school. But rich, influential people with some contacts, all this thing, obligate against the searching to being testifying in the court. So this is again a problem. I hope you got it. Many times, the powerful people pressurizes the police not to take any action against the suspect, as the suspect might belongs to some contact or influential people or a family. So these are the constraints. I am telling you about the limitations. And I hope that you will accept with it. You will really accord with me what I am saying. The rule of law in the democratic society emphasizes the right of every individual citizen and places constraint upon the initiative of legal officials. When the suspect or accused is a woman or is a female candidate, then only female or woman police can arrest that person or interrogate that person. Sometimes male police officers are afraid to investigate such kind of offenders or suspect because they have the fear of getting it blamed. So that's why now it had been made mandatory that every police station should have a female constabulary or female officers posted. And especially India has created Mahila Thana. In bigger cities or in even small cities at district level, we have Mahila Thana to cater all the kind of things. So these are the improvements we are taking. Yeah. An officer or a public servant who is appointed under the seal of the governor of the state level or by the President of India at the national level and in the union territories require being listed in the Indian Gazette or the state government's Gazette and is considered to be a gazetted officer. Gazetted officers are executive, managerial or supervisional level ranked public servants in India. Authority for a gazetted officer to issue an official stamp comes from the President of India or the governors of the respective states. The government of India or a government of a respective states in India classify public employees into Group A, that is gazetted or executive, Group B, gazetted, Group C, non-gazetted, and Group D, officers. Gazetted officers of police includes all the Indian Police Service IPS officers who are recruited as Class A officers of the cadre and all state police services officer and above the rank of Inspector of Police are state police forces respectively. The Indian Police Services IPS uses insignia of its shoulder flashes with are similar to those which are used by Indian Army. All are arranged in the hierarchical order as follows: Director of Intelligence Bureau, Commissioner of Police State or Director General of Police, Joint Commissioner of Police or Inspector General of Police, Additional Commissioner of Police or Deputy Inspector General of Police, Deputy Commissioner of Police or Senior Superintendent of Police, Deputy Commissioner of Police or Superintendent of Police, Additional Deputy Commissioner of Police or Additional Superintendent of Police, Assistant Commissioner of Police or Deputy Superintendent of Police, Director of Intelligence Bureau. Director of Intelligence Bureau is the senior most officer in the Intelligence Bureau, and to being this designation, the person should be the senior most ranking IPS officer. Insignia of Director Intelligence Bureau have a state emblem, a star and a cross sword. Commissioner of Police or Director General of Police. Commissioner of Police, also known as Police Commissioner in India. Commissioner of Police designation is held by different ranks in IPS officer at different places in the metropolitan cities like Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai or Delhi held by DG rank, and in metropolitan areas like Kochi held by DIG rank. Insignia of Commissioner of Police or DGP have a state emblem and a cross sword. Joint Commissioner of Police or Inspector General of Police. In 1861, British government introduced the Indian Council of Act 1861. This act created a new cadre of police termed as Superior Police Service. Later on, it was known as the Indian Imperial Police. Highest rank of police in this service was Inspector General. So, insignia for JCP or IGP have a star and a cross sword. Additional Commissioner of Police or Deputy Inspector General of Police. Deputy Inspector General of Police is a 1-star rank in the Indian Police just below the Inspector General of Police. It is a selective rank to which Indian Police Service officers who had successfully served as Senior Superintendent of Police or Deputy Commissioner of Police were promoted. There is no limit to the number of DIGs a state can have, and most states have several DIGs. Insignia of Additional Commissioner of Police or DIG has a state emblem and 3 stars. Deputy Commissioner of Police or Senior Superintendent of Police. In India, the superior of the police at district level is Senior Superintendent of Police, a big district, or Superintendent of Police. In metropolitan area, commissionerate system is generally used, and the superior of the district level police is called Deputy Commissioner of Police, who is holding the equivalent rank to either SSP or SP. Senior Superintendent of Police or Superintendent of Police mostly entrust the power and responsibility to maintain law and order in their district. Their rank badge in the state is the state emblem above 1 star. Although just before becoming DIG, that is mostly in the 14th year of service and like that, and in big cities like Lucknow, where the post itself is SSP, they wear the state emblem above 2 star. Additional Deputy Commissioner of Police or Additional Superintendent of Police. An additional SP is usually in charge of a large tehsil kind of thing or an urban area within a district, or is a deputy commandant of an armed forces or a special commando battalion. Additional SP can also be in charge of a subject matter area under a district SP, such as traffic, intelligence, operation or headquarters. In all appointments, they report to the district SP or the commandant of the district. Their badge is holding one state emblem. Now we move on to Assistant Commissioner of Police or Deputy Superintendent of Police. During 1876, British government introduced Indianization policy. The rank of Deputy Superintendent of Police or Assistant Commissioner of Police. Deputy Superintendents are state police officers who belong to the provincial police force, either direct entrant at that rank or promoted from the post of inspector. Assistant Commissioner of Police, who are members of the provincial forces, can be promoted to the IPS after a limited period of service, which varies between 8 and 15 years, depends. Their rank badge holds 3 star. History of Indian police system is very old, from the Mauryan period. In Arthashastra of Kautilya, which was written around 310 BC, enlightens about the state of the society and the administration, system of administrating justice, and also the state of crime. During Gupta period, Dandika were the highest rank police officers. Megasthenes and Fahin wrote a detailed account of the administration. Faujdar, Kodwal, Chaukidars term are very common in rural area even today. You might have seen in the Indian classical movies which were coined during the medieval time, and in the Mughal area these terms were used. Indian Police Commission was established in the year 1860 and the Indian Police Act was inscribed in the year 1861, which describes about the structure, duties and ethics of the police in India. According to the Indian Constitution, organization of police is a state matter, but at central level it needs more coordination due to vast geographical area and in terms of security and peace. At the central level, Indian police broadly classified into 2 categories: armed police and unarmed police. Some of them are Assam Rifles, Border Security Force, National Security Guard, Central Police Forces, Intelligence Bureau, CBI, Directorate of Forensic Science Services, Narcotics Control Bureau. All are central police organization and work under Ministry of Home Affairs. Every organization has its structures and designation of officers, but Director Intelligence Bureau is the highest gazetted officer rank among the police officers in India. Superintendent of Police or Senior Superintendent of Police is the highest rank of police at district level and most entrusted power and responsibility to maintain law and order. Although police has administrative powers, but they has numerous limitations also. So my dear student, police science is a very vast and much interesting to wind up in such a short lecture. With all these information here, we come to the end of today's lecture. Do keep in mind that what we have discussed today, and it's time for you now to do some self-study. So this is Professor Devashish Bose signing off for today. If you want to learn more and enhance your knowledge, you may log on to our websites for MCQs, quizzes and LORs at www.cec.nic.in. Till then, thank you and goodbye.